Have you ever had an experience where the thing that you believe you are best at, you've been told that you're no longer good enough at? Well, I have. Hi, for those who don't know me, my name is Ike Yajavan and welcome to my channel. Subscribe if you want to hear some cool stories about my life, soon to be in New York, blog, vlog, situation, travel, all sorts of fun stuff like that. Let's put this into context. So this video is all about my relationship with athletics, working out, sports, everything along those lines. For those who follow me on Instagram, you might know that my sister and I are doing a 6 weeks fitness challenge called Spring into Summer. I'll put a link to that video down below. So the story that I started off with, talking about being told I'm not good enough at something, revolves around my track career. But when I was in my senior year of high school, I got tons of letters for schools in the area, a lot of D3 schools. But I was like, you know what? I want to kind of risk it all. I want to go for it. So I decided to kind of put it all on the line and go D1 at University at Buffalo. So didn't have a scholarship or anything. So it was kind of all or nothing. I decided to try out, you know, put my name in the ring, and I made it. I got accepted onto the team. My friends that were with me that day know how insanely excited I was. It was probably one of the best moments ever, you know, as far as sports and athletics are related. To bring this back to working out and fitness, for those who know me really well, I always say my one regret is not lifting or working out hard enough in high school. And back in college was a bit different because I felt like I had something really important to prove. I was, you know, part of this Division I athletics track and field team, and, you know, hitting the gym every day was just part of the routine. It was something to look forward to every day. It was part of a goal of getting better at my craft, which at the time was track and field. So first year went by, hit some PRs, got faster than I ever was, stronger than I ever was. It was amazing, you know, going to the gym all the time with your friends, baby bulls as we were called, for those who were on the team with me at that time, you guys know. And then the second year came around and I got cut. And as I mentioned before, to me, track and field was the thing I was best at in life. It was my thing. It was, I was in the paper a ton as a high schooler. Went to states. I made the D1 team out of nowhere, which is, you know, not necessarily supposed to happen. So that second year around when I got cut, it really hurt. And again, friends who were there, you know how bad that week was. But I was still determined at that point, and I can attest with my friend Fergie and Alex, we hit the gym, did crazy workouts. I think Fergie might have a stack of like the insane workouts we did that year, trying to get as good as we could. We did all sorts of crazy stuff. Fergie and I competed unattached at meets all throughout the winter and spring. That was a great year. You know, I was going into third-year tryouts feeling really good, and then cut again. Or I guess not cut, but didn't make it again. And I think this is when my relationship with working out kind of fizzled. Unlike Fergie, who I think worked even harder at his craft, so shout out to him, I kind of took a back seat. I was like, you know what, I'm not making the track team. Why go to the gym? Why work out? And that's kind of been the tone in my head since, which is why I've been on and off getting like kicks of fitness here and there, but never quite committing back to it as much as I probably could and should. You know, once I had that second no thrown in my face, if you will. And to be fair, the people that were on the team were better, which is great. And obviously, 3 years later, all is well. But at the time, it really kind of shook me. It was like, what am I doing? Like, this is the one thing that I felt really good about in my life. The one thing that I thought I was, like, it was my thing. And I was kind of stripped away. And with that, my, like, will and wantingness, that's not a real word, will and determination to work out, hit the gym, and better myself physically and for health reasons, of course, kind of dissipated with that. So since then, you know, I've had stints of like, oh, let's have a healthy month, let's go on this kick, let's do that, let's do this, but there's just not been anything consistent, which is why I think I have such a weird relationship with working out. It's not something I like to do, and after getting burned at something that I was really good at, it kind of just hurt a bit more. I regressed into myself versus doing it for other reasons, such as obviously physical health, looking good, and things like that. So yeah, this is kind of just the story of that. This is the story of what my relationship is with it. And I think at this point, I would say I'm a lot better off than I was maybe 3 years ago. You know, now I'm like, oh, gotta work out to stay healthy, gotta work out so I can still kind of, sort of, getting older, eat what I want. You know, I gotta work out to look the way that I want. There are other goals that are not tied directly with track, which is one of the reasons that were holding me back in the day. So, you know, when we started this fitness challenge, I wanted to talk about this story, which some people I feel like know, some people don't know. I mean, I think everyone has all sorts of different reasons for why they work out, don't work out, stay motivated, don't stay motivated. And this was one of the things that I struggled with a lot over the years. It's just like that separation. So, but I want to say at this point, this is week 5 of the workout challenge. It's going really great. You know, healthy mindset, getting to the gym, going for runs, still competing at a hopefully fast level, competing against myself, which is, as I know now, as a more mature adult, what really matters. I wonder out there for any past former, we'll say high school track stars or athletic stars or sports stars or collegiate athletes, have you ever had this feeling like that struggle with working out or getting back to it? I'd love to hear your thoughts, because I imagine this is something that happens to more people than just me. So for now, another week left in the UK, a week and a half left of the spring and the summer challenge, which is pretty exciting to see what I've been doing over the last 6 weeks. When I get back to America, Pearl and I are going to make a joint video, which we'll post on both of our channels, I'm sure, talking about the challenge itself, and then maybe diving more into some of these themes and topics that I'm talking about now, and the challenges or things I've gone through over the last couple years in relations to track and working out and athletics and fitness and stuff like that. But hopefully it connects with someone out there, maybe some former track athletes or former sports guys and girls out there. If you enjoyed it, give it a like. If you want to see more videos, as I mentioned before, I'm moving to New York City soon, so probably hopefully going to do a bunch of travel New York City content when I get there. But if you enjoyed, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay positive, people. Peace.